Einstein, a pillar of modern physics made of papier maché, or my Singapore's speech, for a new vision of the universe and of the meaning of life, Orazio Guglielmini. Part 50. In this chart, the last, Space, Soap Bubble and Gnomes, a fairy tale, I'll try to give you an image of the whole universe. The whole universe in its eternal appearing and disappearing. And I conclude telling you the real reason that brought me to Singapore. Let's start with the fairy tale. Space, soap bubble and gnomes. Once upon a time there was a little soap bubble. It moved and rocked itself to the right and to the left, and up and down, in a vast and unlimited space. It was small, very small, the soap bubble, if compared with the space, but quite big and complex for the gnomes who lived in its belly. These tiny spirits gave the soap bubble many names. Some called it world, some called it cosmos, some called it universe, and others multiverse. But the little soap bubble was just a little soap bubble and nothing more. It could only sway and float to the right and to the left and up and down and in all directions in the infinite space where it lived. These were its doings. The rest was the gnome's imagination. The tiny spirits, sitting at their desks, extremely busy and extremely well equipped with physical and mental tools, continued unperturbed to study the little soap bubble. At the end, the gnomes, by filling their heads constantly with equations and gadgets, they remained slaves of their own equations and of their own gadgets. These brainy changes slowly took the place of the little soap bubble in their heads. They thought, in the end, their own thought. And so, for the gnomes, after a time, the object of their study was no longer the little soap bubble, but their own doings and their own thinking. They were like that, the gnomes. They believed they understood everything, but in reality, they understood very little, or perhaps nothing. In the end, some of the gnomes started saying this, and some saying that, and being unable to do any they began accusing each other of this and that. Then it happened, and suddenly too, the news disappeared. No one knew how, when, or why. They just disappeared. The little soap Bible didn't notice their disappearance at all. It kept rocking and moving itself to the right and to the left and up and down and in all directions in the immensity it lived. This is the story of the soap Barbara and the poor Nils. I would like now, if you forgive my blaspheming in poetry, to read you a poem that I wrote while I was flying here to Singapore the night before. The title is All and Nothing. You may don't like it, but this is our universe. The rest is whatever you want it to be. Even a scientific blah blah. You may don't like it, but this is the real condition of man in the universe. The rest is philosophy. Learn to live in it. Learn to live in it for what it is, and not for what you want it to be. Learn to make of 1 second an eternity, and live eternity as if it were made of a second. You know it. You are a child of the contingent. Strive to be happy. Love and molecular physics. Well, I would like to finish this chat here in Singapore, not only with what I have been saying till now, but also and above all with love. Love and molecular physics. In fact, I came here to Singapore first of all for love reasons. That's what brought me here. Love for the earth. Love for the species that live on earth. And love for the humankind. I am convinced, totally convinced, that if we know in which world we really live, we can make a better use of our existence. And we can do so by learning to love and to respect nature and one another, and develop all throughout the world, not avarice, not fraud, not exploitation, not ignorance, not hate and wars as we have done till today, but love, a philosophy of love, of a universal love. That's the main reason I am here. Have I managed to transmit this message of love to you? The answer to this question, ladies and gentlemen, is not mine. It's yours. Thank you.